How's it going, pals? This is Ernez, and today we got some more news on the AEW Elite General Manager game. However, first I want to say that they did show off the casino game just a little bit, and it will be available tomorrow. I'm not going to talk too much about that just because it is a casino game. If you've seen one of them, you basically seen them all, but this one does have stuff that's associated with AEW. So if you want to check that out, if you're a big fan of gambling and you're an AEW fan as well, then it would be right for you. But jumping right into the GMO game, before we get started on that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell for more notifications. So first off, what it shows is that you could pick different people to buy, and they did show off some of them, and I'm going to show them here on the screen, but some of the highlights that I saw was that Brody Lee was a little cheap at $14,832. Chris Jericho up to $22,714. I think he was the highest on the list. Pac and John Moxley right behind him, and then you got Cash Wheeler that is $8,343. So a lot of different things there, but a lot of them kind of expensive. But of course, with the GM mode there, it's going to be like that. So let me know. Like I said, I'm going to put them on the screen here. Let me know if you think these are accurate, if you think that they should be down, more balanced. Let me know how you feel about that. So after they pick that, they show off what the stats are for each character. So there's going to be popularity, strength, speed, endurance, boost, condition, morale, and stamina. So that's quite a lot, and it's going to be kind of interesting to take a look at each one and make sure that, you know, all of them gains and you don't lose some on certain ones and things like that. They show off the match types, and I was a little bit confused here because they show off a 1v1, and it costs $10,000 to do, just a 1v1. And they also showed off tag team, a 4-way, a 3 versus 3, a 6-way, a 2 versus 2 versus 2, and a 3 versus 3 versus 3. So I don't think there was a triple threat match in there, which kind of confused me. I'm not sure what's going on there. And then once you do pick your characters and you pick your match type, you can also give them a gimmick. And they showed this before, but I wanted to go over it a little bit more. So first you have the Sledgehammer. And basically what this does is add 50% wrestler victory chance. So if you give somebody a Sledgehammer, they got 50% chance more than the other player to win. A chair, that is going to be plus 12 to strength just for one match. Thumbtacks, that's 15 for popularity of the match, but it does cost 10 stamina for each wrestler of the match. So you're going to have to make sure to keep that in mind, because if their stamina is low, then you can't use them anymore, and you know that could be really bad for your show. And then they got Sue's Van, and basically this gives 50% wrestler morale and a 15% match popularity. The gameplay that they show, I mean, it's pretty simple, but I do like the visual things, such as Darby hitting Moxley over the head with the sledgehammer, because that's what they chose. And then as well as the thumbtacks as well of Moxley hitting Darby with it. And I think that's really cool, because any visual representation of that will make it, you know, more gameplay ability. And then also, after you make your show, or as you're making your show, I guess, it looks like you can only add one segment, and that's at the end of the show, which I found a little bit odd too. I hope they change this and let you add segments wherever you want. But these are things such as pre-tape and catering, and that gives you a 10% strength and a 25% endurance, but it costs 20% of the speed stat. And this costs $50,000. At first it said $5 million, and then when they chose it, it said negative $50,000. So I'm not sure if they got like the numbers weird there, or if I'm not understanding. But they also had another one that was coffee and donuts. That's a 5% morale and a 25% stamina, but it costs 25,000 fans, and so on and so forth. There's a bunch of them there, and I'll leave them on the screen here just for a moment to show you what those are. But then at the end of the show, you will see the total cash, total fans, the wrestler morale, along with the show rating, the match rating out of 5 stars, as well as the winners, of course. Yeah, it looks really cool. I think that it has a lot to add, but I do think that they're in the right, way right now. And do remember as well, this is a pre-alpha, so they could be adding the triple threat. They could be, changing the prices of things, how much, you have to pay to have somebody in. They could be changing all of that. So let me know what you think about this. Are you going to check it out? Do you like these types of games? And are you excited about it even more over the console game? I know a lot of people is more excited for the console game than the GM mode, and some people, of course, could be excited for the GM mode. But let me know how you feel about all this in the comments below. And if you like the video, then please hit the like button. And as always, you could be a pal and subscribe.